They thought you were pretending until you went completely silent. They don't know what to do about that. It makes them look bad too in front of other people. I'm getting the energy of like a family. If not family, a group who ostracized you without being obvious, okay? And they thought they were being clever, and at some point you had to leave. Now, this could be a long ago situation, and if it's for you, names, faces came to your mind, pay attention to that. Because it's not really about you worrying about what they're saying. There's some lesson in this for you that it pertains to what you're going through now. And it's going to resonate different ways for different people, but there's just something about this. I don't want to say it's unresolved, but something that pertains to something present. Okay. Security, fear of rejection, ghosted, pretending not to care. I'm getting that there might be someone you're treating this way and not realizing it, and I'm sorry to say that. If not you, then someone you know. It's like you see it going on again. Or it could be a current situation and someone's doing that to you. But it's about security. And someone didn't think you would go away. Like, you went completely silent. They thought they could string you along. And if there's some kind of situation like that where people are just trying to give someone the cold shoulder, I'm just getting that there needs to be a conversation. But only if it agrees with you. Only if it just happens. I wouldn't go pursuing the conversation, but I'm getting that it might come up. Like I said, ghosted, like ostracized. But like you're still there. It's like you're still invited to dinner, but you feel like nobody wants you there. It's like, why do they keep inviting me? It's almost, yeah, it's like people inviting someone to, and you know what? You might not be involved with anything like this, okay? I'm not trying to accuse anyone. I'm just saying there's something about this that you need to hear. Something you haven't gotten to the bottom of, like, just could be shadow work, just could be like something that triggers you, like analyze, why does this trigger you? Why did it trigger you? What was it like? Or it could be the same people involved. It's just a really unique situation. Could be someone you were married to, almost married to, or just a friend, someone you were very close to, like that energy of either family or someone you would call family. Like, let's say something happened to your family, this would be your backup family for holidays or something. Like, it was that close. And somebody's pretending not to care that they're being rejected. Also, people are afraid to reject someone. And I'm just getting that you sort of bowed out of the situation. That's what I mean. Like, you went silent. Maybe you just weren't willing to participate in this. But people thought you were going to come running back. It's really okay, chose someone else. It's hard for me to articulate this, but it's just really mean energy of people who just want to be mean for some reason. And I'm sorry if this happened to you. It's really sad. Because they might feel like they can't physically tell you to leave, but they want to make you feel like you have to leave. They choose other people right in front of you. Ugh. I don't like this energy. These feelings I'm getting. Distance. That's what this is, like the silence. Good for you for going silent and for not bullying people or whatever it is, because it's bullying. It's knowing that someone's not going to get treated right. And I hope it didn't happen to you. I'm just getting like public humiliation for no reason. It seems like for sport. I'm also getting, there were assumptions made, like people might think someone deserves this. Again, I don't really know what side of it you're on, if any. Maybe you're just an observer, whatever. Maybe it's not even happening, but I'm just seeing like people at dinner, and there are just like a lot of targeted, like little backhanded compliments, insults going toward this person. Don't stay in any situation like this, no matter what kind of family connection or whatever it is. I hope it's not money. Like, some of you might be like, well, I have to go because it's related to my work. May you get a different job and not have to deal with this anymore because, ugh. Let me give you some encouragement. What do you need to hear? Just be the light here, you know? Don't go along with any kind of gang stalking or bullying. Didn't I get a card of... What did I get? Goes to pretending not to care. What are these? I don't know which one. Somewhere here I got something about social media stalking. Like gang stalking type stuff. May that not happen. Whatever this negative energy is, I'm imagining all the darkness leaving this situation and just blown away, turning to light. Like, this is a situation that is a very deep-rooted family issue that needs healing. It's very toxic. Like, a family that turns on each other. Like, again, doesn't have to be family. Maybe it's just friends. But a lot of... These two are mad at these two all the time, or, you know, now these three are mad at this one, and, oh, may you move on to better situations. But again, this is just about your intuition. There's something in this that you may have even thought about recently, and I'm sorry if you're like, well, now you're making me think about it. I didn't want to think about it. Look, journal about it and move on, because you didn't draw this to yourself for no reason. Look, things, if you watch this far... Things happen for a reason. I mean, everything does. And I'm not saying every video that comes across your feed is for you, because it's definitely not. You got to use your discernment. But you'll know if this is for you. And if it brings up something, then get through it fast and just move on. Shed light on it and move on. Sorry to bring up bad stuff from the past, because I wouldn't want somebody bringing this up to me. Big change. That's what this is leading to. Okay? That's the positive hope going on here. That... rejection is protection. It always is. It always is. If these people rejected you, it's protection. If you see someone being rejected now, it's protection. It may not feel like it, but why go where you don't belong? Just get out of there. And sometimes it's just not worth even explaining yourself. But it's like someone thought you would just keep going along. That's what I got at the beginning, was that you went silent after somebody just thought you were bluffing or pretending. Like you wouldn't really do that, but have peace. May this be the situation or the decision that gave you peace. I hope and pray that it is. Sending that energy right now. Just imagining peace, like just a generic family and they're getting along and no one's doing that to each other. People just live in harmony and peace. Alone but not lonely. You may have to celebrate something yourself, by yourself, that you would want to celebrate with other people. For some of you, you might be upset about that, but look, I've done that before. I've done it many times, okay? But I love being alone, and I just hope that you will enjoy being alone, because this feels like a message and a message. Don't be afraid to be alone. Find things to do. There's all kinds of stuff you can do when you're by yourself. I never run out of stuff to do. I'm never bored. Ever. I'm busy every single second of the day. So, for some of you, you're getting called into some kind of season of just solitude, meditation, even just for a little while. If people were removed from your life, be grateful, because sometimes that holiday or whatever it was you were thinking about spending with them, and now you're not, that could be the first moment of rest by yourself you've had in a long time. Don't feel bad about that. Don't feel like you have to fill up your time, because what's the point? Most people aren't even really going to ask later, like, well, what did you do for the holidays? It doesn't matter. I mean, what matters is how you feel about it. Not, well, people are going to think I'm weird if I spend the holiday alone. No, don't worry about it. And this could be a faraway holiday, too. It doesn't have to be anything coming up soon. But yeah, I'm just getting, like, somebody needs to feel grateful for the solitude. It's not solitude. It's not a bad thing. If you really feel that way, if you're just like scared to be alone, to celebrate, I don't know, a birthday, a holiday, whatever, by yourself, ask yourself why. Just ask yourself why. What's so bothersome about that? Does it make you feel bad about yourself? Why? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It's great. I've done it many times. I just want to tell you, it's great. I feel like I'm being led to tell someone that, okay? I think sometimes society makes us feel like losers for whatever reason. Like our thoughts go to stuff like, what are people going to think? Well, who cares? You got to do what makes you happy. And it might not be the holiday thing. It's just might be about free thought. Like, I'm just getting a very controlling energy. Like, if there was a cold shoulder, if there was all this bullying, whatever, it was to try to keep you or someone else in line, try to manipulate, try to get somebody to conform, to change, or to even do something they just didn't want to do, like something they shouldn't have been forced to do. And good for you for leaving. And if you haven't left, make a big change. And don't be afraid to be alone. Alone, but not lonely. You don't need these people. They need you a lot more than you need them. That's why they have gone to such great lengths to do this weird stuff. But you need to just keep being your authentic self. And if you don't want to hang out with them for the holiday or whatever, don't do it. You don't have to. I'm giving you permission, okay? Give yourself permission. Unaware of your own power. Financial prosperity. You know, what did I get earlier? Security. That goes back to some kind of financial security is what I got. Securities Exchange Commission. Like, wow. I just really getting that this is linked to finance. And what I just said, it could have something to do with the SEC or something being publicly traded. That's not for everybody. Yeah, some of you, this has to do with getting stocks or like really some kind of money. If not like equity in a company, like stocks or some kind of investments, like some kind of shareholder. If not that, it could be a settlement. I'm getting insurance settlements. Look, may you get the money you need from other sources, because some of you might be hanging in there. I know. I've heard so many stories about this. People who hang on to a certain family, going along, whatever, because there's some kind of big inheritance coming, or they think there is. So they put up with a lot. And you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. Money is just a frequency. It flows to you easily. Don't live in scarcity. Because that's what they're hoping for. That's what people are hoping for. That you will feel the money scarcity and that you will conform. You know what I'm getting right now, too, is this whole thing. I know you might be hearing a lot of news right now. I know I am. That's why so many people told us not to listen to the news. Programming, TV programming. These algorithms that suck us in and we blindly watch, the doom scroll. It's hard to imagine anyone not being affected by that right now, but may we not be affected, because that's a spell in itself. Also, it makes part of your brain smaller. Did you know that? It does. That short attention span stuff. And I've done it too. May we all be protected and not give in to this. Don't let them put thoughts in your head. Just a theory. It's just a lot of thoughts in a lot of people's heads collectively at one time. And at least on TikTok, which seems to be the main barometer of this, in my opinion, it's like they set the tone for the others. You got to question, you got to go within, you got to meditate, ask yourself, don't listen to me, listen to you, go within, may your third eye be activated, and you not be fooled. No one tricks you, you know the truth. Speak life over every situation. Have a good positive internal monologue too, say good things to yourself, don't live in fear. Don't live in fear or anger. Just from what I see, which I try not to look at it much myself, it seems like there's a different narrative being pushed every week. Because there are certain videos they allow and certain ones they don't. If it's going viral, you gotta question why. Once it gets to a certain level, virality, there's actually someone behind the scenes who says, okay, we're gonna let it get this many views. The number of followers you have really seems to be completely unrelated to how many views you get. Yeah, it's going to help some because your true followers, some people see all your videos immediately, and I appreciate you. I appreciate you, and thank you for commenting, for sharing, for doing the whole thing. Thank you. If you've watched this far, I'm probably talking to you. You're probably someone who's watched me for a while, and I really appreciate that. I really appreciate you listening this far. A lot of people don't. Most people don't. So now that I've said all that, guard your mind. Guard your mind. May your third eye be completely healed. May your body be healed. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet to the tips of your toes, okay? Every cell of your body, your DNA, may it be healed. May you see clearly beyond the veil into the 4D, because that's how we create the 5D. Go within. I'm here to show you that we all have intuitive capabilities. Psychic. We all have it. We all have it. Your spirit's screaming at you. If this is for you, you're someone who's very intuitive. Your spirit has been telling you a lot. What you need to really start doing, if you haven't already, is just take some time every day and meditate. And for me, it's easiest and fastest to type. Now, some people will tell you not to type, but when it comes to just getting downloads, oh yeah, typing, because I'm just so fast at it. Or you can speak. I've done that too. I've got tons of notes where I just spoke. And look, do that. Get it out. Get it out. Delete it sometimes. Go back and read it if you want to, because words are that powerful. Words are powerful. What I mean is, it's like a brain dump just to kind of, honestly, it's just like clearing your cache. Like if you look at your brain as a computer, which I've been seeing that a lot lately, even the stuff you speak like you're programming a computer. You can if you want. Speak to your body, your brain, your third eye, your pineal gland, pituitary gland, hypothalamus. Those three together make your third eye. Speak to it. Speak to your body. Speak healing into your body. That you will be safe and protected. Don't be fearful, though. That's where they get you. That's the hijack. Fear, anger. A root hijack. Sadness, guilt. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those emotions, but it's about you shedding light, dealing with them and moving on, not keeping you there, because then you're just going to draw more of that in. Analyze your thoughts. Metacognition. Analyze your thoughts. Like, why are you having this thought? Where did it come from? I just got the brain dump, like I was saying. That's what I mean. I know words are powerful, but just get it all out. Just get it all out, like clearing the cache in your mind, okay? Like if something's really on your brain, just once a day, maybe even more than once, do a couple of these brain dump downloads. Get it all out. Your fears, whatever. And like I said, delete it. Okay? If it's something full of fear, just get it out of your system once and delete it. Remind yourself that you are protected. Fear manifests things faster than anything, and especially fear on a collective level, anger on a collective level. Go within. Don't let anyone tell you how to think. I see all kinds of stuff on my feed. And I feel like I'm supposed to tell somebody that a lot of books were taken out of the Bible. Go to the Ethiopian Bible. A lot of books were taken out, like the Gospel of Thomas, things about your mind. And I know all the arguments about why it was taken out. Just a theory. I believe Jesus existed at least once or twice in the flesh, because that's how it works. As above, so below. But I also believe that he is Kundalini energy, a Kundalini awakening. Don't limit your creator, which has been you all along, okay? You know, I took seminary classes too. I paid to take seminary classes before. For fun. I'm talking about a long time ago, like 20 years ago probably. I learned all these arguments, I know, and now I'm like, I question every single thing I learned, because there's a lot I wasn't told. Love and light. Faith over fear. That's what I mean. Stay out of the fear. If there's all this fear stuff coming across your feed, ask yourself why that's going on. Guard your heart, guard your mind. You have no fear. You are not easily manipulated by outside forces. You are in control of your thoughts. You look much younger than your age. It comes out when someone has taken a lot of years off of you, okay? You haven't wasted time. Everything's being restored to you. Everything's being made brand new. You cannot be manipulated. Whether it's all this stuff I talked about at the end, or the stuff about the family and stuff at the beginning, something has taken years off of you, or at least you feel like it. May everything be restored. And you get back something even better that makes you even forget that happened. Everything's going to be okay. You have no fear. You look much younger than your age. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.